You're right there, YouTube. It is Crackoon again, bringing you another gameplay slash commentary. You all know how it is. We're going to be on Driving Annihilation DLC. I said I used the SPAS gameplay yesterday, where I absolutely went to town on some noobs. Today I'm bringing you the gameplay that I said I was going to bring because I've got the gold camo on it now, and obviously, just from having a look at it now, you can tell the gold camo is absolutely beast on the SPAS-12. But from the title you can obviously tell this is going to be a different kind of commentary style. As you all might know, I submitted to the MCC Mailbox Commentator Challenge Stage 1. I managed to get through to the second round, and so this is my second Stage 2, whatever you want to call it, submission. So I'll get onto the topic a little bit first. What you have to do about the commentary, or what the topic of the commentary has to be, is talking generally about yourself and you as a person and everything like that. So pretty much I'll just get down to it. I'm a 19-year-old man. Legally I'm considered a man from the United Kingdom, Manchester if you want to be precise. And literally I work hard. I've got a full-time job which is part-time, kind of, if you understand what I'm saying. Obviously when you're working within construction you get quite lenient hours and such, so you may be doing a job one week and then off the next week, but I like to do my work and I like to earn my way in life and everything like that. And pretty much from then on, I consider myself as a bit of a socialite, doing what every kind of social outgoing kind of person would do, which is like going out, socializing with your mates, drinking. Obviously the drinking age within the UK is 18, so it kind of opens up, broadens my horizons of what I can do within the parameters of going out and such like that. But I remember there was a time, and it's kind of taken me back to like when I submitted in the first stage. There was a time when I was kind of a bit more immature, and I would have maybe not have perceived myself or kind of spoke about myself within this certain manner, as i.e. as I'm talking about myself now, when it was a bit more in my younger age. And obviously from a name you can maybe tell that I was a bit immature at one point, but it sticks with me forever now, so I'm not going to change it just for that. The fact of the matter is, you obviously know that I was maybe a bit immature at some point like that, but I would have spoken about myself a lot differently than I am now, when I think I've kind of matured a little bit. And that's kind of like leading on from where I was talking about it within the first stage or something like that. But pretty much from then on, I kind of my perspective of myself, though, as in how much of a person I am, is a kind of a difficult situation to put yourself in, because obviously when you're describing yourself, you're only describing it from your opinion or your kind of view, if you want to say like that. But then it's more to do about how people perceive you, and people kind of see what kind of a person you are. And one sec, I'll just pause here as this guy gets this absolutely non-steady aim, no scope at me, which is a bit ridiculous if you ask me. But going back to what I was saying about how my perception of myself as being what kind of a person I am is kind of only going to be a one-sided argument. You need kind of multiple factors to kind of develop if I can get my words out, you need a few different factors or a few different opinions to gain a well-known description of your characteristics of yourself or something like that. And I know I'm getting my words kind of a bit jumbled up here because I'm trying to think about everything at the same time and try and talk about yourself, but obviously that kind of brings me on to another point that I was thinking about, and is why I kind of do YouTube, and how this YouTube situation that I'm in now with me uploading commentaries is kind of more considered as a hobby. And that's why usually within the normal commentary styles I tend not to talk about myself as a person and what's going on within my real life, because literally it is what, like, I generally think it is kind of a YouTube if I can get my words out. As I said, I keep on jumbling up on my words, but it is kind of literally as what they say about a YouTube persona, and how you perceive yourself differently within YouTube. And then you get some people that are the complete opposite within real life, but I like to think of myself as being true, because I act the same way as I do on YouTube as I do in real life as well. So that being said, this being a hobby for me and not much of that, I generally don't like to talk about what's going on within my real life and stuff. It's kind of a getaway for me to come to YouTube and just talk about what kind of I'm passionate about within gaming and what have you like that, because that's the main scene within YouTube, about gaming and commentating or whatever like that. So that being said, man, y'all know that, I hope that kind of gave a pretty good description upon myself and what I do with my life. And like most teenagers these days, they're driven in a way, but differently to how the other generation, like the older generation above us, was kind of driven in a way. Because I don't know, with this whole kind of technology wave and everything like that, I believe as in teenagers and the whole kind of generation as it is at the moment is kind of like the 90s generation I'm talking about, is kind of developed in a different way from like other perspectives. So in some retrospect we are kind of similar, as in we all do gaming commentaries and about ourselves and how we like to kind of socialize with this internet kind of media, with these personas, and you kind of get away from yourself instead of get away from your real life, and you take on kind of, not like, I don't want to call it like a persona, in fact, and more consider it as in like you're bringing your own personality to within YouTube, but you disguise your normal name to try and further yourself away from real life, if you know what I mean like that. So I don't know, I kind of got a little bit deep here into the end and kind of went off in maybe a bit of a tangent, but anyway, that was the end of the gameplay slash commentary. I got 5.20 KD with the SPAS non-lethal kill streaks, and this is going to be submitted to MCC. So anyway, peace.